There is currently $60 million that is missing in Canada right now. As we all remember, the absolute dumpster fire of a year 2020, where the entire world shut down. Well, during that time, if you were entering into Canada, you had to use something called the ArriveCAN app. This was a way for the government to easily check your vaccination status and your plans for quarantine once you get into the country. So whether you were flying, taking a boat, or entering Canada by train, you had to use this app. Well, the government was quoted at $80,000 to make this app. But as of 2024, the total amount that was spent on the ArriveCAN app is $60 million. That's enough money to build 30 fully staffed schools or buy 150 brand new Ferraris. And it all went towards an app that asked if you had your vaccination card. That is 750 times over the original estimate. Imagine being at a restaurant and your bill is $20. And then when you're done your meal, the waiter comes over and goes, "Ooh, yeah, sorry, it's actually gonna be $15,000. You would have some questions. To put it another way, that's like budgeting for a backpack and getting billed for a Bugatti. This is so sketch the more you learn about it. So, there's this tiny consulting firm in Ottawa called GC Strategies, and it's made up of just two people. They didn't actually build the ArriveCAN app. Instead, they were paid to hire people that could. They were essentially middlemen for this project. And get this. Oh my God. They were paid $19 million to do just that. That's 1/3 of the total budget spent on a company that didn't even do a line of code. And according to the Auditor General, there is no record that GC Strategies ever bid for this contract. The government just gave it to them. No bidding, no competition. It was theirs. They then went on to hire 23 subcontractors to make the ArriveCAN app, which, by the way, has not been needed since 2023. The Auditor General has also said the government failed to show value for money, especially in the GC Strategies case. And in response to that, the government has now suspended all federal contracts to GC Strategies for 7 years, as well as revoking their security clearance. But it gets wilder. I wish I was kidding. GC Strategies was summoned to Parliament to testify multiple times about their involvement in the ArriveCAN app. But the main people involved refused to show up, citing mental health issues. And to prove that this was super sketchy spending on the government's behalf, two developers decided to rebuild the app from scratch over the span of a weekend. And they said it would only cost them $250,000 to get this thing working. So while every Canadian was locked down and stretched thin, the government was handing out millions without a receipt in sight. That $60 million was the taxpayers' money. As a Canadian, I want to know where that money went. $80,000 becoming $60 million. Somebody has got to go to jail. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and follow for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.